Welcome everyone, thank you so much for joining in. Guys, yesterday on my previous video we talked about this scenario that price has a possibility to hold its ground around this 10,000 price level, and we can see right now this weak rejection to the downside, this another weak rejection to the downside, indicating maybe this particular level of 10,000 could be a crucial area. We look through this ascending channel since the price after reaching the upper line got a rejection, and we said to the downside this trend line could be a support area, and we can also see that right now that price after reaching the lower line area has actually respected that level and found support. Not only that guys, we also said if this is not going to be an ascending channel, we can also see another scenario, and in this case we talked about this descending broadening wedge, and this descending broadening wedge, according to this was also the lower line area, and after this we were expecting a similar move like this here, right? We said, hey, the price should actually form this again another ascending channel and slowly move to the upside. And not only that, to support this price level we also included the Fibonacci retracement level. We took the swing low level from here till the swing high level and showed you that 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level where we are. This is a very important level because this 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level was the another support which we got around this 10,000 level. That's why we were talking about price could actually hold around this particular level, and we can also see the result. So guys, what if the price is not going to hold its ground around this 10,000 level? So for that I have another very interesting scenario for you. And also guys, before I jump into another chart, I would really appreciate if you could smash the like button, and also if you are watching this for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. So now let's switch the chart. So this here is Bitcoin USD chart in a weekly time frame, and guys, if you look at this scenario right now, this is actually a descending broadening wedge, and according to this descending broadening wedge, since March we had a really nice uptrend, but now we saw this pullback, and exactly after reaching this particular level we saw some weak rejection to the downside here. But if we go backwards, you will notice that this trend line was a very important resistance line, because this actually stopped the price here in 2019. Again, after trying to break this level one more time, we failed, and we also had this black swan event here, and you can see after reaching that particular level, this weak rejection, all this in a weekly time frame, guys. This is indicating this line here, this yellow line, was a key level of resistance, and when we actually broke this level, the price clearly headed to the upside, and now the price is finding support at this previous resistance line, which is acting as a support here at the current stage, because this kind of price movement, price breaking the key level of structure and coming back to retest this level, is not bearish if you look at this properly. Because if you want to get a better picture, I will also show you this simple example here. So guys, now this here is a very simple example to show you guys what I was talking about, because we know this key level here, this blue line, is our key level, which was around 10,000 level. So this key level right now around 10,000 level acted as a resistance back in 2019 and also in February 2020, and we know that right price after reaching this 10,000 level was actually finding hard to break to the upside. But when we had this breakout, we went straight to the upside, reaching this 12,000 price level, and now this pullback here is actually a retest of this key level, guys. So this key level which acted as a resistance is now going to act as a support, and that's the important thing I want to show to you with this example, because right now if this is going to reverse to the upside, guys, then this is another confirmation that trend is bullish and it's going to continue further to the upside. And now let's switch the chart and look into our current price action. So guys, now you can see very clearly what I was talking about. Price actually broke this key level. This key level was this here, this yellow line which acted as a resistance, now is a support, and exactly right now in this weekly candle the price is holding its ground, and now this key level of resistance is a key level of support. And if the price is going to find support around this level, that is actually a really nice sign, because that is actually indicating the trend is still going to continue further to the upside. So not only this scenario, if I show you another example, this 1 2 3 4 buy reversal pattern which I've already talked in my previous video, let's also look at that chart. So guys, this is another example which I've already mentioned in my previous video. This is bullish 1 2 3 4 buy reversal pattern, and according to this scenario, this is a small example. So you can see here, guys, this 0.1, 0.2, 0.3 and 0.4 area, after breaking this level of this 0.2 area, we had a really nice pump to the upside, and you can see that very clearly, right? So this is also in a weekly time frame, but now the price has come back to retest this break point again. Guys, this red line here, you can see here, price has come back to retest this level. So you can see after reaching that level, we got a weak rejection. Even though the price is correcting, we are finding ourselves strong holding this ground of 10,000 level. And we also know that around this 9,600 level, we have a CME gap. So most of the people are now thinking that price could actually reverse around the 9,600 level. So also be careful, because we might see a fake out, the price dropping around the level and another pull back to the upside, guys. So that's why, guys, where we are at the moment is a very, very interesting scenario. And also for those people who actually asked me in my previous video, what if the price is not going to hold this 10,000 level? Where are we heading? So for you guys, I have prepared a very, very interesting example. So now let's switch the chart. So guys, now this one here is a very, very interesting scenario unfolding for Bitcoin right now in a 4-hour time frame. And this one goes out to all my subscribers who actually ask me, hey Anup, what if the price of Bitcoin is not going to hold its ground around this 10,000 level? So if the price of Bitcoin is not going to hold its ground around this 10,000 level, we might see this scenario unfolding right now. And this is actually a Wyckoff's distribution phase. So according to this Wyckoff distribution phase where we are, this is a LPSY area, last point of supply, because right now we are struggling to head to the upside, and this is also a sign of weakness which is showing it very, very clearly, right? So if you look at this here and also to the downside, we can see we have a huge volume, and also this price actually tried to move back into the trading range, but it failed, and again we had this one more leg down. But if you look at this, you can see right now, if you look at the RSI, we are also getting a bullish divergence, and that's why some sort of like a pull back to the upside at this current stage right now for Bitcoin, right, in a 4-hour time frame. And also if you can see here, this is a huge increase in supply. That's why we are also seeing this possible sell off, because you know, if the demand is going to be more than supply, the price will head to the upside. But if the supply gets bigger and the demand gets smaller, guys, then that's the time when you see this kind of sell-off appearing. So now if we look at this example and focus on this LPSY area, I'm actually going to show you also the Wyckoff distribution schematic in a real picture. So this here is the distribution schematic from Wyckoff I was talking about, guys, and I told you to focus on this particular level with our current price action in a 4-hour time frame, right? So if you look at this scenario here, we had a similar price move, guys. This UT, this upper thrust, price at this last point of supply, sell off, right? And now where we are also forming this similar price structure. So you have to be careful, because if the support line here is not going to hold the price anymore, we can still see a one more leg to the downside, and then a new formation starting for Bitcoin, because in our case right now where we are is exactly here, guys. And according to this, if the price is going to fail and stay just like here, we might see a leg to the downside, guys. And now if we look at this scenario and look into our current price action, guys, you can see the similar price movement, right? So let me switch the chart fast. You can see here at this area similar price movement. So if the price of Bitcoin want to continue to the upside, we have to clearly break this line, find support at this zone, and then head to the upside. But if it is actually a Wyckoff's distribution phase, the price will follow this price structure, guys. And this is actually a bearish scenario, because you can see here, let's say this particular area, it is also showing us maybe we are forming this falling wedge at this current stage. So according to this falling wedge, there is also a possibility one more leg to the downside and a new leg to the upside, guys. These are some important scenario I actually wanted to share with you in this video. And also, guys, if you appreciate my work, do smash the like button, and also if you're watching this for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. So guys, by saying this, I'm signing off. My name is Anup. Bye bye.